For your Hibriten Panthers, the captains are number 3, Chris Scott. Number 8,
Good evening and welcome to Lenore, North Carolina, here tonight on the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week, where the Hibriten Panthers welcome the Ashe County Huskies. And Mark, if you like offense, either running or throwing the ball, I think tonight's the game you want to watch.
Oh yeah, of course the Hibriten Panthers are going to come out with their wing tee and look to establish the fullback and run the football all night, and Ashe County's going to come out and air raid and throw it all over the yard.
Yeah, our players to watch tonight for Ashe County is Colin Ellis, and last time the Huskies played, Ellis threw for 6 touchdowns and set a new county record with over 500 yards.
Yeah, he had a very good night throwing the football against Watauga, and hopefully we can do the same tonight, because we're going to need my personal opinion, score to keep up with these guys.
Absolutely. And for Hibriten, it's the big fullback and defensive end Chris Scott, number 3.
Oh yeah, of course my understanding is the Scott kid may be being recruited by Clemson, so you know he's probably a pretty good athlete if they're looking at him, and he is, as far as he's been their go-to guy.
Absolutely. And tonight our Ashe County forward keys to the game. First for the Huskies is injury bug has really bit them.
Yeah, they're missing, of course, a senior linebacker that's key, and you're going to plug a sophomore in there to start. And then you got Will Taylor that's out for the year, and also the starting running back, which is Sky Sullivan, that's out for a year. So the injury bug has not been too good for the Huskies, especially with them being low in numbers.
And next is the defense for the Huskies. Hibriten runs similar offense to Watauga, and the fullback for Watauga, the Suggs kid, giving fits. And tonight, Hibriten comes in with a big fullback, and I look for that to be one of the keys. Is Ashe County's got to stop that fullback.
Oh, absolutely, because add to the wing tee offense, of course, they try to establish the fullback, and that makes everything else work for them real well. And yeah, this Chris Scott, yeah, if we don't stop the fullback tonight, it's going to be a long night.
And one of the things with Ashe County against Watauga is they scored so quick, those players were on the field a long time.
Defense really, with this quick scoring attack of Ashe at times, they don't get a whole lot of rest.
They don't. Hibriten comes in tonight ranked number 3 in the 3A classification. So Ashe County's got the work cut out.
The Huskies definitely got their hands full tonight, but had a week off. You know, the coaching staff's got them ready, so they're going to play hard. I'm sure they're going to play as hard as they can and try to be up for the challenge.
Well, one of the things you hope for Ashe County is, you know, they've heard the talk of the high rank that Hibriten has, one of the top 20 in the state of North Carolina. So you hope that they're not down before they even get out there.
Well, yeah, you know, that's one thing with this social media. The coaches try to keep all that stuff out of the locker room, but they can find out anything they want now. And, yeah, they've read all the lofty clippings and everything else, and hopefully that won't be a factor. But I'm sure it'll be hard for them to get out of their mind.
Yeah, one thing the Huskies have to do tonight is they have to take care of the football. They can't turn it over like they've done in the past couple of weeks. So.
Well, if you're going to beat a team like this, like we've talked about, 3A ranked team in the state, number 3 in 3A, and very good football team. No, you can't turn the ball over any night, but if you're looking to come out of here with a win, I won't say you got to play perfect, but you got to play real good football tonight to beat this team. Turnovers and penalties will definitely not help if we have a lot of that going on.
So we take a look here at Hibriten. They a very impressive introduction here. They're coming out of the woods. They got the smoke. They're playing the music. They look ready to go.
Yeah, they do look ready to go. We watched Ashe run on the field, and they look like they had a little excitement too, so I guess we can see what's going to happen here.
A big crowd tonight for Hibriten is September 11th Appreciation Night for the veterans. So they're pumped up, ready to go here, and it's a warm night.
It's a very hot, muggy night here in Lenore tonight. Speaking of Hibriten having a big crowd, of course, and one thing Ashe County's always known for, we support our teams well, and there's a big contingent of Ashe County fans over there.
Yeah, as you take a look at them, they have traveled well, and it's not a terrible drive down the mountain for Ashe County.
No, it's not too bad to Lenore.
So
Just wish it's a little cooler.
Yeah, absolutely. It is definitely warm. So it looks like Ashe County is going to get ready to receive the kick here. Back deep for the Huskies is Greer, Houck, and Thompson. So Ashe County wants to start off with a good field position here, right?
Oh, absolutely. Start off with good field position and see if we can take this thing down and score. And that only helps confidence and everything in there. And like you were saying earlier, Mr. Farmer, talking about the part of being up or down or whatever, you know, if they come out here and take this ball down to score, that's going to that's only going to help their psyche more and make them think, well, hey, we can play with these guys.
Number 52, Noah Haney, is going to do the kicking duties for Hibriten. He's a big kicker.
He's a big guy. He got a lineman number on. I'd say he's probably one of their starting linemen, too. Let's see if he can.
He's a defensive end, 6'2", 233.
Very big guy.
So we got the ball teed up and ready to get this game started. Huskies back deep. Comes the kick. Got a hold of that one. And he's across the 15, up to the 20, across the 20 to the 25, and up to about the 32-yard line. Good return for the Huskies.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you said earlier, very good kick inside the 5-yard line, and very good return by Mr. Hout, returning it back up to, looks like about the 34-yard line or somewhere in there. So that's a good start for the Huskies. Good field position to start this drive.
Looks like the Huskies are going to come out in their traditional 2x2 set here. Ellis with Revis in the backfield with him. Looks like Hibriten's in a 4-3 defense.
Yep, see if they bring any pressure right off the bat.
Ellis takes a snap, looks to throw. He's got Thompson. And Thompson picks up a few yards there.
Yeah, a little quick screen. Maybe Ashe was sort of expecting maybe a blitz right there on that first play or something. Get it out there, something quick, and got a pretty decent block from Judd Price and picked up about 4 or 5. So if we can do that, we might be in pretty good shape tonight.
So it's going to bring up 2nd and 6 here for the Huskies. Going to go trips to the top side of the field with Dante Schuler down here at lone receiver. Ellis takes a snap, looks left, and tried to get it out to Judd.
Yeah, he tried to get it out to Judd there. Looks like, which, hey, if I was Hibriten, I would too. They was bringing the safety over to help double team on Mr. Price a little bit. So that could be good and bad. It might open up, which glad to have Mr. Schuler on the field for the first action this year. We'll leave him over here maybe in some one-on-one sets sometimes, see if we can get into football.
3rd and 6 for the Huskies. Ellis takes a snap. So if he got a little pressure, he's going to have to get rid of it. And he goes down in the backfield.
Yeah, the offensive line just couldn't hold him out right there. Looks like we're just going to have to punt on this first one. But let's see if that defense has improved any. I'm sure they, after the week off, they worked on a lot of things and try to get them ready. But they're going to have their hands full with this number 3.
Damian Carlton in there on the he's the nose guard. He is a senior, 6'1", 324.
See if we can get a good punt off here.
Schuler back deep punt. And he kicks it. And looks like it's going to kind of go off the side of his foot a little bit there. And
yeah, not the best punt in the world. They're Panthers here. They're going to have pretty good field position to start their first drive. And as I said earlier, I would expect that number 3 will get it on this opening drive. He might get it all 3 times because they're definitely going to try to establish the fullback here. So let's see.
I'd say Dante had some nerves there, his first ever punt in the high school
Yeah,
football
coming
game.
off the soccer team. I was trying to think on the ride down, Mr. Farmer, he probably hadn't played any football since about the 6th grade,
Probably
the best
not.
I can remember. He's a heck of an athlete, though.
Ferguson under center, and the handoff is to Scott. He goes up the middle. He is big and strong, and he rumbles. Looks like enough for the first down.
Knight just right up the middle of the heart of the Husky defense there. Just pick up probably a first down or close to it.
That does look a lot like the Watauga game.
It looks a whole lot like the Watauga game on that first play. And he did pick up the first down.
Hibriten runs that. I don't know. I'm sure their verbiage is probably different, and Watauga may spread it out a little more. But of course, it looks like they're going to go here with a few receivers.
Yeah, they're still pretty tight in just their basic set here.
Man in motion, and the hand is to Scott once again. He goes off the right side for 3 or 4 yards. Looks like a much better effort there.
Much better effort by the front of the Husky defense there, but be honest with you, Hibriten, with their style of offense, they will take, as the old saying goes, 3 yards in a cloud of dust all night long.
Yeah, they're one of those teams that want to just lull you to sleep, dive, and then try to hit something big on the outside.
Yeah. They get him established in your jet sweeps and your sweeps, and everything will work real good then.
2nd and 5 here for Hibriten. Send another man in motion. And handoff to Scott once again. He's broken several tackles, and he is up to about the 15-yard line.
They're just, of course, they watched the Watauga film, and they're just pounding it up the middle. If I'm mistaken, three straight plays, and Mr. Scott's touched it 3 straight times. So we're going to have to do something in there.
5'10", 229 pounds.
Yeah,
He's a load.
he is a very impressive young man. First time seeing him in person.
Now, like we said, they've fullback, and now they come back with the little cross-buck play, which is a little misdirection play, and pick up 7 or 8 yards on that carry, too.
This is Ferguson's first year at quarterback. He was the wingback last year, and he's a small guy.
Yeah, we look there on the roster. He only stands 5'5" in stature, but he's very quick, and seems like he's got a good handle on how to run this offense for Hibriten.
Ferguson under center, man in motion, and off is to Scott.
And very, very nice play by number 40, Henson, for the Huskies right there to get some penetration and actually stop them for a loss right there.
Yeah.
This would be huge if the Huskies could come out of here and hold them. Maybe, we've seen the big kicker kick off, maybe hold them to a field goal or something would really be a feather in the hat here early in the game.
Some big splits there by the line. And Scott and Ferguson's going to keep it.
And it's Henson again on the stop. He's really stepped up right here.
Picks up 1. Stopped by the
They're going to at least fake that dive every time.
Yeah, they're going to fake that dive about every time. I think this is 3rd and goal. So we got 2 more times to try to keep them out of here. I've been impressed down here inside the 5 with the Husky front 4.
And looks like Ferguson's going to keep it and touchdown Hibriten.
Yeah, just quarterback sneak in that big front of the Panthers there. Just sort of drove us off the ball a little bit. Didn't need much, but good, effective 1-yard run for a score.
And you talked about Ferguson only being 5'5". He is hard to find behind those big offensive linemen.
He sure is.
Most of them are well over 6 feet tall.
Haney will Killian to hold.
So Haney on here to attempt the extra point. And the kick is good. So it's 7-0 here. Hibriten, they take their first drive. No, Ashe County didn't give up any big plays, but Hibriten methodically just drove it down the field.
They methodically just done their thing, as the old saying goes, established fullback. You might have had one little cross-buck play in there and then the quarterback sneak, but it looks like the key is we're going to have to try to stop Chris Scott, number 3, for them, and maybe, though, we can come down here. We know this offense can score, so my way of seeing things with the defense being so young and everything else, we're going to have to score points to stay in this game tonight.
Yeah, I agree. And, of course, you don't want the other team to score, but not a bad defensive effort for the Huskies there. They didn't give up the big play.
No, they played hard, and like I say, they sort of bowed their neck down inside the 5 there. Almost got them a stop.
Yeah, they could easily give up a touchdown on one of those first goal line plays, but they flexed a little muscle there and got it to 3rd or 4th and goal. So we'll see Haney kick it off here again, see if he can kick it deep once again.
Maybe we'll get another good return. We did get a good return last time.
And he don't only kick it long, he kicks it high, and fumbles a snap a little bit there. He's across the 10, up to 15, and looks like he's going to be about 16. So we're going to be right at the 15.
Yeah, that little bobble there can really mess up a lot of stuff, your timing and on your blocks and everything else. Just didn't get off to a good start there, so we're going to start with bad field position here. But
the Panthers would like to thank
we don't seem, of course, we want to start with good field position, but the way we throw it around and move it, we'll be okay here. Let's see what we got going on.
Huskies in their traditional 2x2 set with Ellis and Revis in the backfield. Schuler and Judd. top side. It's Judd out on the bottom side. He's got it up at about the 20, and nice open field tackle there.
Yeah, the Husky offensive line done a very good job picking up the blitz right there. Of course, the coaching staff had something called there. It's a pretty quick play. Get it out of your hands quick. I didn't really see him signaling there, so I don't know. The play sort of looked like they run what they call their speed play there, and it gives the quarterback. He's not going to hold it long on that play, so that's a good play call. Nice
Ellis
pickup.
takes a snap, looks left, and it is picked off. And number 27 is across the 20 to the 15 to the 10, and he's going to be taken down there about the 10-yard line. And a late penalty flag in as well.
Yeah, it looks like Ellis just threw the ball over a little high on that throw over his intended receiver's head, and of course they're standing back there in that zone, and he was right there where he needed to be to get that.
Yep. And Ellis, he has, when he's missed high this season.
He has. The first game of the year he had a hard time, and it seemed like everything he threw was high. And
penalty is going to be against Ashe County.
Looks like some kind of personal foul there. I didn't really see that. But if it was a personal foul, late hit after game, after the play, that's not very smart on our part, because we don't need to help these guys any.
No, they've already got an extremely short field. They definitely don't need any help. And that's going to move the ball up to the 5-yard line.
Let's see if this defense can bow their neck right here, as they say, and get us a stop. But
Ferguson under center, man in motion, and they pitch it to the motion man, and he's got the corner, and he will, looks like he's out of bounds at about the 1-foot line.
That's real good close. Not a bad defensive job of stringing that out a little bit. Running him out of bounds there just short of the end zone. So,
yeah, if that play's made at the 50-yard line, then that's a good defensive stand.
Oh, yeah, it sure is.
So Hibrite's going to have it here on their 1-foot line. Look for maybe Ferguson to keep it again, or just turn around and hand it to Scott. Send the man in motion, they hand it to Scott, and he is in for another Hibrite touchdown.
Didn't have far to go, and a big push by the right side of that Panthers offensive line.
So there's a second touchdown, and Ashe County kind of really hurt themselves there in that short field position.
Yeah, you can't give this bunch short field. And
on to kick the extra point for the Panthers.
So Haney on to kick the extra point here.
Will Killian to hold, Dylan Moore to snap.
There's the snap. And a low snap. And the kick is good. So that's going to bring the score 14-0 Hibrite here early in the first quarter. And it was a short field. Didn't take just a few plays for Ashe County. Looks like the officials talking to Ashe County team here.
That's interesting. I'd like to know what that's all about, really. I don't know that I've ever seen an official stop the whole team and talk to them as they go off the field. I don't know what that's about. Maybe it had something to do with the late hit call or something. I don't know. Maybe they're getting a little mouthy, both teams. Now he is talking to – oh, okay. I think they're telling – but it must be they're going to extend this time out here, or this in between kickoffs for water because of the heat. What that must have been all about.
Yeah, it could have been. And it is hot here tonight. You know, players going to start cramping.
Oh, yeah,
real quick.
It's awful muggy. Be glad when the sun goes down a little more.
Yeah. So Coach Hampton talking there to his guys, and, you know, he's got to be telling them, you know, game's not over yet.
Lot of ball game left. Of course, we said it a few times last week. We know these kids. We know this coaching staff. They're not going to lay down and roll over for you. They're going to keep playing. I truly do believe that. But there's some. I know they had a Dalton task tonight. There's some head hanging going on here early, which you really don't want to see. But they need something good for them to happen right here, maybe on this drive, and get them a little confidence here early.
See if Hout can not fumble the snap and get a kickoff and get a better return here. Looks like the first return he had. Haney once again to kick it deep.
Back to receive for the Huskies. On the kick, number 52, Noah Haney.
And I think we talked about it earlier. Not only does Hayne kick it long, but he kicks it awfully high.
He sure does. Good kick to cover, and he kicks it deep.
He's consistently inside that 5-yard line. And he's got it up across the 20. And he's met hard at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, he did pretty decent getting it back out to the 20, but you can't squat like that when you're going to run that football up in the middle of the field right there. He squatted a little bit, and he paid for that one.
And Haney kicks it just deep enough. You're not sure if you want to let it go into the end zone or if it's going to stop dead. So it really puts the returner in a tough position there.
It sure does, because if it don't go, it's a live ball. Of course, if it gets in the end zone, it's a touchback. So
Ellis in the 2-by-2 set with Revis in the backfield. And he looks for Thompson. That is Schuler on that side. So first catch of the year for Schuler.
That's a good start to this drive for the Huskies. Come out and pick up 9 yards on first down. Maybe we'll settle down and see if we can get some points on the board here. We need to put some points on the board.
And it looks like he's going to get a couple yards there.
He got enough for the first down.
Revis on the carry.
So we moved the chains first. I think that's our first down of the evening, maybe.
I believe you're right.
So that's good. Let's see.
Huskies going to have trips to this side. Schuler, the receiver on the top side of the screen. Ellis in the gun. And it looks like it's a screen pass to Thompson. He makes one guy miss, and he's up across the 40, up to about the 45-yard line. Nice pitch and catch there from Ellis and Thompson on the screen.
It sure was. And got 2 nice blocks by your receivers out here. That little tunnel screen, I guess is what that was. And Thompson read his blocks good and got north-south, and nice pickup.
Now the receivers flip sides of the field. Trips go to the top side. Schuler down here to the bottom side. Ellis in the gun with Revis. Back to Schuler, and that's picked off, tipped and picked off by number 23 for Hibriten. He's across the 50, and he's going to be tackled by number 9, Dante Schuler, at about the 48-yard line. We'll see what they give forward progress to.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. That just a tip pass interception, which of course we've said it earlier. The kid hadn't played a lot of football, but he's got to catch that football right there. That's just a bad play on both ends. And like we said earlier, they do not need to turn this ball over against this bunch. And the bad thing was is we felt like we was getting in a little bit of offensive groove right there.
And the receivers really got to help Ellis out on those.
Yeah, I mean, that was right to him.
And Ferguson's going to hand it to the motion man, and he's across the 45, across the 40, and he has got a lane. He's at the 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Hibriten. So we talked about him not really giving up a big play, and they gave up a big one.
Yeah, and that was just looked like that was some sloppy tackling by the Huskies right there. I hate to say that, but it looked like we had a few people right there in the backfield, and they sort of just stopped. Right, they didn't really want to. I don't know. Lack of a better way to say it, I won't say they didn't want to hit him. Then when we did try to hit him, he just broke a couple of tackles and off to the races.
Now to kick the extra point for the Panthers.
So Haney on to kick his 3rd extra point of the night so far.
Dylan Moore to snap.
Snap, and it's like he's just going to pick it up and run with it, and he's got the corner, and he will go in for the 2-point conversion. I don't know if that was by design or it was just a bad snap there.
It looked like it was just a bad snap. They probably got a fire call or some kind of call on bad snaps where he's just going to pick it up and try to take it into the end zone.
It was number 2, Will Killen, on that. He's a 5'9" senior. So 3 quick touchdowns here for Hibriten in the first quarter.
It's not the start you wanted, that's for sure. But they, like I said earlier, they just got to keep playing. That's all you can do is keep playing.
So, well, Ashe County didn't really help himself once again there.
Tip ball and the turnover, give them good field position. Because because that's a drive that was moving right along, and that was been at least a 20-yard gain right there. But you can't turn the football over.
Half will be back deep once again to receive the kickoff here. Haney is going to tee it up.
And we'll get to see this Husky return team again.
For the Huskies on the kick for the Panthers, number 52, Noah Haney.
And Haney's going to kick it deep.
He really gets a big run and go at it too, don't he?
He gets completely out of the screen when he takes off. And there's another high kick at about the 3-yard line. And Houck's got it up to the 20 and is met hard once again by several Panthers.
It's a good job getting it up to the 20-yard line, and
Simon Houck on the
very good coverage by the Panthers kickoff team.
Huskies take over first and 10
Ellis
on
comes
the
out.
22-yard line.
And it looks like the Huskies are going to come out in an empty set.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Have we seen this? I've seen them practice it, but I don't know that I've seen this set too much in the game this year.
I think it's the first time we've seen it.
Need to try something a little different here. Let's see what happens.
And it looks like the Panthers are going to bring pressure, and Ellis is lucky to get rid of that one.
Ellis's pass
he
brings up second and 10.
Had to hurry that throw a little bit. Had somebody right in his face, but really wasn't that bad a pass.
The Huskies have 5 wide receivers. They got Schuler, Cold Iron, Houck, Price, and Thompson.
Yeah, they do. Got pretty good speed right there too with all 4 of them guys, or 5 of them guys.
And we'll see if Ellis runs it any out of this set. And he's going to have to scramble. He gets rid of it. And nice catch up across the 50-yard line to the 40 to the 30, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. Nice catch by Judd.
Nice throw and catching. I tell you, when you're going that way as a quarterback, that's a hard throw to get them shoulders turned, and he put that ball right on the money. That's a very good play by Mr. Ellis, and also by Price, which, as we all know, Price is his favorite target to throw the ball to.
Just shows you the athletic ability of Ellis there to even get away from that rusher and to get his shoulders turned to make that throw.
Very athletic kid.
The Huskies once again in the empty set, and it looks like the Panthers are going to bring pressure, and Ellis gets rid of it, and he's got it at the 20 to the Schuler across the 5. Touchdown, Huskies. And so Schuler there on the touchdown pass from Ellis.
Yes, sir. That was that's what we want to see from Mr. Schuler this year, and I think we will see a whole lot of that this year. Your forward drive summary of the game for the Ashe County was 3 plays set on 79 yards. The big scoring play was a 35-yard touchdown pass from Colin Ellis to Dante Schuler.
Let's take another look at it here on the K&K Stitches screen instant replay. And it looks like the Huskies are going to go for 2 here with a swinging gate, muddle huddle, and they're going to get in. That's Judd Price there.
Pretty nice play. I don't know. Tell me if I'm right. I've watched them for several years. I don't know that I have ever seen Ashe County run the swinging gate, as they call it, or muddle huddle on the extra points. A lot of teams do that, but it worked right there good for them. That's good. Changed it up a little bit and get all the points you can here.
Well, we've seen them have problems with their kicking game in the extra point at Watauga. They had several blocked in the first quarter.
Yes,
there
they sure did. Didn't block it very well. Most of it was from up the middle, too. So
the Huskies may have just abandoned that and try to get 2 there. But nice drive for the Huskies.
Nice drive for the Huskies. Get yourself back in the game a little bit here. And as we said earlier, they've got the capability of scoring against anybody, and they're not going to hang their head over there and just roll over for them.
Yeah, I mean, they're really never out of a game. They can not put points on the board in a hurry.
Not with the air raid attack. They never feel like they're out of a game.
Will Killian.
So we'll see Schuler kicking off the ball. And this is usually Dylan Little's been doing the kicking duties, but now Schuler's on the team. Looks like he's going to take over those duties.
Number 9 kicking for the Huskies. We don't have a name for that number. But
let's see what kind of kick he's got here. And nice kick from Schuler.
Yeah.
To about the 15.
Must be got a penalty here. It must be offside on the Huskies.
Yeah, it looks to be. They're marching backwards.
I tell you, I'd like to see. I don't know. When I used to call, they had to be way past me before I called them offsides on the kickoff.
Legal procedure on the Huskies.
Must have been.
Ladies and gentlemen, at halftime tonight,
Who's gonna
we're
kick
going
it
to
again here?
honor our veterans and
Move back to the
active
35-yard
military
line.
service members. We would like to ask all the veterans at the end of the
See
second
if
quarter to please
first kickoff
assemble
tonight.
by
See
the
how we cover
Humvee
this
down
kick.
to
I'm
the
sure
restroom.
Hibriten's got some speed
All
back there. They've
active
got
service
speed all over
members
the
and
field.
veterans.
They do. Have speed at almost every position. Schuler ready to kick again. And he may have had a better kick on that one. He out-kicks the coverage all the way back to the 3-yard line. It's going to go in the end zone for a touchback.
The Huskies have no problem covering kicks like that. If he can do that all year, it'd be pretty good. That was a real good kick by Mr. Schuler.
Yeah, that's a nice added weapon.
Oh, big weapon in high school if you've got a very good kickers. Well, you need to be good in special teams anyway. As the old saying goes, it's the third phase of the game. You need to be good in all three of them.
Absolutely. So Ferguson will come under center here with Scott in the backfield. Now that may not be Scott in the backfield this time. It is number 9. And they hand it off to him, and he looks like he's going to pick up the first down.
Yes, results the same there. That Panthers front line there is opening up some big holes, and they're just going right through them, just feeding it to that fullback, and it's just. But as you sit here and you look out there on the field, we're a young football team up front. Not to make excuses. I mean, they're varsity players, so they need to step up and play varsity football.
It was number 8, Trey Brown, on that carry for the Panthers. Scott getting a break and a motion. And the hand is to Trey Brown once again, and he's met in the backfield. Good job by Ethan Shepard blowing that play up.
Much better job there. Your senior right there shot through the line there and made a big play. Good play by Mr. Shepard.
And Ethan's had a great year so far on that defensive end.
He sure has. He's had a good year, and also on the offensive side too.
And on the defense, the offenses they face, he's had a lot of responsibilities being that senior leader on that front line.
He sure has. We need a couple more stops like that.
That's going to walk a linebacker up, and it's a counter play. And well covered there by the Huskies.
Good job, pretty good job. We got some penetration there. Shepard got some penetration again and sort of blew the play up a little bit. They still picked up a few, but that's a much better job by the Huskies front four.
Yeah, it looks like Huskies are walking the linebacker up some here.
Yeah. Travis here there. Sort of broke the wing right here with a little trip sets.
And it looks like Ferguson's going to throw for the first time tonight. He rolls out and throws up, and complete pass.
Very, very good coverage by number 2, Corbin Coldiron right there. Done a good job getting his hand in there and knocking that away.
So it was the first time we've seen him throw tonight. It looks like when they do throw, they're probably going to want to try to roll him out. He's not your drop-back pocket passer.
Yeah, his size at 5'5" with some of them big linemen up there would probably be pretty hard for him to stand back there and see a whole lot.
Yeah, he'd have to really drop back pretty deep.
And one thing you got to think of, a situation like that too, is well, I'll get to that, back to that in a minute. It looks like it's first punt of the night.
Huskies have, and looks like the center moved the ball there.
So that's a very good job. Finally got us to stop here, so maybe we can come back and score again, and you never know.
Procedure on the Panthers, 5-yard penalty.
That should give the Huskies good field position.
But get back to what I was saying there about the quarterback small in size, and too, he's probably got the options most of the time if he gets outside like that. If he wants, it's run pass for him.
I'm sure. Now, I'm sure he's always got the green light to turn and run.
Yes, sir.
So Haney looks like he does the punting duties as well, and it's a high punt. toward the sideline, taking a nice Ashe County bounce. Going to be at about the 38-yard line.
Going to have good field position here. Let's see if the Huskies can take this ball down and score again and tighten this game up a little more. And
ladies and gentlemen, now be a good time to visit.
So Huskies come out in an empty set last time. Looks like Revis is on the field. See if he stays. He is going off. Looks like they're going to come back in the empty set once
they're
again.
bringing Cold Iron in, so we're going to go 5 wide again. But, hey, we were moving the ball. Worked good last time.
Yeah, they went 5 wide and handsome last time, so we'll see what they do this time.
Yes, sir.
Thompson and Schuler switch sides of the field. Ellis in the gun. And they're going to bring pressure from the outside, and he gets rid of it. A nice pass across the 50 up to about the 47-yard line for Thompson.
Yeah, I know this 5 wide seems to be about what the doctor ordered right now because we're moving the football good.
And Mark Thompson don't care to go across the middle and catch those passes.
No, he don't care. He's had a great year so far, good year, had a good summer.
And there's the pass, or the snap, and Cold Iron just dropped that one.
Yeah, I don't know if he heard footsteps or what on that, but we gotta make the plays we can make. We've got to make the plays that we can make.
Yeah, he wasn't really pressured there. He's just trying to run before he caught the ball.
Yeah.
And once again, they stay in this 5 wide receiver empty backfield. Ellis is the only one back there. And it looks like Hibrite's going to bring some pressure. And it's a screen pass to Thompson. Makes one guy miss and up to about the 38-yard line. He's tackled by several Panthers there.
Yeah, done a pretty good job of breaking a tackle or two and picking up what he picked up. And it looks like the Huskies have went to this 5 wide set, and Hibriten and them linemen, they're really not getting in the stance. I think they're just going to pin their ears back, and they're coming after him a little bit here. Because on that last play, I don't think I seen a Hibriten lineman get in the stance. They just got in a runner's stance.
Right. So the receivers flip sides of the field, put the 3 receivers to the field side. Ellis in the gun. And Hibrite. Good job of the offensive line. And Ellis just had to get rid of that one. They had a nice pocket there.
They held him, so I'm going to assume, because Mr. Ellis is pretty good, that's a coverage sack there. He didn't have nowhere to go with the ball. They held him out about as pretty good, long enough for him to be able to get rid of it if anybody was open.
Right. Yeah, he gets the ball out of his hands pretty quick, so you got to assume that was just a coverage sack. Everybody was covered up.
He's got a very strong arm.
So 4th down for the Huskies. Looks like they're going to go for it here, and why not? You're down 21-7.
Yeah, you're 21-7, third-ranked team in the state, plus you're across the 50, so, I mean, you're not going to change field position that much right here.
And snap, low snap, taken by Ellis, and tipped, and almost intercepted, then almost caught by Schuler.
Yeah, just maybe a little high, but, you know, like we said earlier, I'm sure Mr. Schuler's got several butterflies in his stomach, but that's another ball to me that if we're going to be a good football team and throw the football around, our receivers have got to make plays like that for a quarterback.
That was a tough pass for Ellis. He had to throw it over one defender and try to fit it back into Schuler there.
Let's pack the stands in red and black.
So we'll see. Hibrite is going to come out. See, Scott is still not in the game. Looks like Brown is still in the backfield. Ferguson under center. And handoff is to Brown. No, Ferguson kept it. And he's across the 50 to the 40 to the 30 to the 20 and tackled by Matthew Greer. A touchdown saving tackle there by Greer.
Yeah, awful good ball handling right there, as they say, by the Panthers quarterback. And good speed. He got to the outside, and you got to give Eric Greer credit. Of course, he's another one of the very few seniors that the Huskies got, but that kid don't ever give up on the play. So that's great hustle and great effort by him to run him down.
And it looks like that's going to do it here for the first quarter. Oh, no, there's a flag down. Let's see what this flag will mark back. Must have been a holding against Hibrite.
I didn't see it. It could have been holding out there on the edge.
Yeah, it looks like it is a hold. They're trying to direct the chains on what to do here.
Yeah, I think the chain people done took off over there.
Yeah.
We always replay the down on accepted penalty, so it's going to be 1st and 4 or 5.
Brings up a 1st and 4.
And looks like we're going to have one of time down. And there's the handoff, and he is up the middle, and he is not going to be caught. Another touchdown for Scott. They just handed the big fella, and he just run right up the middle.
Yeah, opened up the season. They didn't. I don't think we laid a hand on him that time.
No, I don't think so either. I think you or I one could have ran through that hole.
Yeah, I probably couldn't have run it that far, but I could have got 5 or 10 good yards anyway for somebody caught up with me.
So we'll see if the extra point. Here, Haney on to kick another extra point.
On to kick the extra point for the Panthers, number 52, Noah Haney. Will Killian to hold. Dylan Moore to snap.
Here's the snap. And the kick is good.
Extra point is good. With a
minute 24 to go here in the first quarter. Huskies trailing 8-29. It's been all on the ground pretty much for Hibrite.
It's been all on the ground, which we knew that coming in. This is going to sound not very intelligent, but after last week and the Husky giving up what they give up, the Husky defense has actually played a little better, I feel like, in certain spots, but it's just not quite enough.
Yeah, and I think this is a much better Hibrite team. I mean, Watauga's good, don't get me wrong, but I think this Hibrite team is better.
I'll definitely agree with that statement there. Hibrite's got more speed across the board than Watauga.
They do, and I feel like their defense is better.
Yeah. And later on in the season, I guess them two will get to find out who's the better team is.
Yep.
They're in the same league, so.
Simon Hout back to
be an interesting game to see.
It would be an interesting game to watch.
Kicking for the Panthers, number 52, Noah Haney.
Haney getting ready to kick it deep once again. It's kind of been Mr. Consistency here. Another high, long kick to about the 2-yard line.
He's pretty consistent putting it there.
And across the 15 and across the 20, and he's got the edge, and he's going to get up to about the 28-yard line.
Another good run back by Simon.
Simon's a very smart player.
Oh, Simon's steady as they come.
Took a hard hit there.
Will Killian on the tackle for the Panthers.
He is as steady as they come.
Over 1st and 10 on their own 30-yard line.
It'll be 1st and 10 here for the Huskies. We'll see if they come out in the empty set once again.
Looks like they're going to, because I see Mr. Coldiron on the field. Usually when he's in there, they don't have a running back in the game.
Ellis in the gun. Takes a snap. And he's got pressure, and they came quick off that edge.
Yeah, we just
on the sack for the Panthers.
We just didn't block him that time. Looked like we missed an assignment right there.
And that's the big fullback who also plays defensive end. That's Scott. That's a lot for a sophomore to handle right there.
Yeah, that is a sophomore tackle out there. Yeah, Mr. Kemp out there playing the tackle, and he's got his hands full.
Ellis gets rid of it quick, and Thompson's got it. Looks back across the middle. Kind of fumbled that catch there a little bit.
I think it sort of messed up because he's probably supposed to cut that back a little quicker.
And that's going to end the first quarter here.
Brings up a 3rd and 15.
Maybe. We'll let the clock run down here.
Yeah, they may end the quarter right here. I don't see a play clock on the field.
Huskies going to get to that second quarter here. A long first quarter for them.
It has been a long first quarter for them, but you just gotta regroup and keep playing. They knew they'd have their hands full when they come down here tonight. So.
Ashe Huskies 8.
So that's going to bring it into the first quarter here. Huskies trail 8-29. We'll be back with the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week right after this.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
All right, welcome back to Lenoir, North Carolina. Here, the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week. Hibriten Panthers up 29-8 over the Ashe County Huskies. And Mark, that first quarter was all on the ground for the Panthers, and they looked like the number 3 2A team in the state.
They sure did look like the number 3A team in the state. And the Huskies have moved the ball some. We had a couple of turnovers, a couple of interceptions, one high, one off of receiver's hands, which always hurts. So we've not been this terrible on offense, but the defense has just got their hands full.
Ellis takes a snap, and looks like he's out to Schuler, and that's just another one off his hands, and that's just inexperience there, Mark.
Well, inexperience or not, that's right off his hands. He's got to catch that football. I mean, I hate to be critical of anyone, and yes, I'm sure it's got something to do with him not being out there, but that's, to me, and I coach a little, that's just a lack of concentration not to catch that ball right there.
Yeah,
got to have that.
You think, he's got the soccer background. He's probably not used to getting hit. And it's,
yeah. I'm sure he's hearing footsteps a little bit. That'll come.
So Schuler is back to punt the ball. And looks like we got a stop to play timeout here for the Huskies.
Must not have had enough people on the field.
Panther fans, hang on to your tickets from tonight's game.
That don't look like they did.
Yeah, we only had 10. I know Coach Hampton can't be too happy with that. That's probably just somebody over there talking to a buddy or something like that and not really paying attention what's going on.
So quick timeout. Huskies are ready now. They've got all their personnel. Schuler back to punt. In the kicking game, he's done a good job for his first game.
He's done a good job in the kicking game, and he'll be a major cog before this season's over, I'm sure, getting the butterflies out tonight. But
and it looks like we're ready for play now.
Yeah, so far tonight, Schuler's not really giving anything to, and we got a flag on the play. It looks like it's going to be all sides on the defense. Wait to see what the call is here. Now we got a false start against the Huskies. Going to back the Huskies up even more. Going to give Hibriten even better field position. Yeah, Dante's done a good job punting so far. He really needs to get a hold of one right here. Return man for Hibriten to the 45-yard line. Schuler with a punt. That was almost a nice punt. And it's going to take a bounce, and he's going to pick it up at the 40-yard line across the 45, and he's going to be brought down at about the 48-yard line. Nice pursuit by the Huskies. Number 40, Ben Graybill brings him down on that play. But the Hibriten Panthers, again, is going to start with good field position. I guess if it ain't broke, probably going to see Mr. Scott get the ball again right here. Yeah, I think so. And, of course, he's not in the game right now. So. No, he's not in the game. He can catch a little break here. Okay. Ferguson takes a snap. And then we'll roll. And they'll come out and throw a little. And it's incomplete. Number 21. And as you can tell, that's not their forte. They don't look very comfortable throwing the football. But maybe he's feeling like he's going to work on that. Nice play. The receiver was open. Just overthrew him a little bit. Yeah, and you have to wonder when you're up 29-8 in the second quarter why you're going to throw the ball. Only thing I can think is, and I hate to put it this way, maybe he feels like he's going to work on something that's going to help him later on in the season. Scott still not in the game. Man in motion. And handoff goes to number 8 up the middle. And he's going to get about 5-yard line. Yeah, Trey Brown on the carry. I think Mr. Scott's just over here resting. He don't seem to be injured or anything. But it's 29-8, so we're going to get some kids in the game and get them a little experience.
Trey Brown is a senior. And jet sweep handoff number 7. He's got a nice cutback. And he turned that up the field nicely. He put his foot in the ground and turned, and he was gone.
Sure did. He read his blocks good, what he done. And they had good blocks there. Yeah, good blocks downfield by the wide receivers. Just a well-executed play.
Number 7, Jarius Cotton on the carry.
But it all feeds off that fullback. They've got that fullback established, so
you got to respect
we're faking it and then run the jet sweep. That's the way it's supposed to work. Now we're back to the trip set.
See if Hibriten throws the ball here, and he's going to roll out, and he's going to look to throw it, and complete it up to about the 10-yard line.
Good enough for a first down. Very nice. Every time they've come out in that trip, they've thrown it, and that was a very nice pass play right there.
So Will Killian on the catch.
Will Killian picks up another Panther first down.
So the Panthers have it 1st and 10 here on about the 12-yard line.
Now and I'm just thinking here, is 6 their starting quarterback? Is he their starting quarterback?
Yeah, Ferguson is their starting quarterback.
So would they change? Yeah, that is Ferguson.
And looks like they're going to throw it. He is wide open.
Wide open down the seam.
And another touchdown, Panthers.
But when you can run it, well as they run it, you're just going to make your throw and execute.
Right. That's pretty much off Darius Cotton there.
Yeah, it was.
So 10:29 to go here in the second quarter. Hibriten is up 35-8. Extra point still to come.
On the kick, the extra point for the Panthers. Noah Haney will carry the hole. Dylan Moore.
Haney will come on and kick here.
That's
this one's not. And he boots it. And the next one is good. So the score is now 36-8 with 10:29 to go here in the second quarter. Ashe County really needs to make something happen on this.
They really need to try to get even if they don't score, they need to get a positive drive here.
Yeah.
And just move the ball down the field a little bit. These guys sort of look like the third team in the state.
They
pretty solid football team.
They're good on offense, defense, and special teams.
Very well coached team, you can tell.
So Haney will get ready to kick it deep for the Panthers.
Yeah. And it's the same cast of characters back for the Huskies to receive the kick.
So 36-8 here with 10:29 to go. Lots to go still in this first half, Mark.
Yeah, there's a lot to go in the first half. 10 minutes, and like I say, we just need something positive and good to happen on this drive. Even if it's not a score, we need to pick up a few first downs and just move the ball a little bit and feel good about ourselves.
Right. Back deep once again is Houck. He's going to kick it deep.
And he's inside the 5 again.
It's very consistent.
Yeah, he is. That's
Houck across the 20, and he's met by a host of Panthers. So it looks like the Huskies will take over about the 21-yard line.
For the Huskies, slap behind Hibriten, 8 wide.
So now let's see if we stick with the 5 wide. We've done that the last couple of series, but it doesn't look like they've got John back in the game. John, he's the running back. So, yeah, we're going back to just pretty much our basic set, which is 2 by 2.
Yeah, they're probably trying to
change it up a little.
Block up that. And all right through Thompson's hands.
Yeah, and
we can't start dropping the football. And, you know, Thompson's, that's the first one he's dropped tonight. He's made some good catches. That right there, that's a nice play. We picked up about 7 yards and just didn't connect on that.
So it's going to be second and 10, ball on the 21-yard line here for the Huskies. 10-17 to go in the first half. Ellis looks right. He's going deep. He's got a man open.
He's got
and almost picked off the safety. Come over. Might have put just a little too much air under that.
Put a little too much air under that for that kind of speed. He covered a lot of ground to get up there and knock that ball down.
You know, you make that throw against any other team, it's probably okay.
You make that throw in the Mountain Valley Conference, it's probably a touchdown.
It's going to be third and 10 here for the Huskies. 10:09 to go. Ellis back in the gun, looks across the middle. He's got Price. Price catch. Nice pick up there for the Huskies.
Yes, sir. Nice first down. Had plenty of time to throw it. Of course, he wasn't to his favorite target Judd Price.
Yeah, and Price isn't going to drop a lot of balls. So big pickup there for the first down for the Huskies. Be first and 10 from about the 43-yard line for the Huskies.
Just need to keep moving that ball.
9:56 to go here in the first half.
Wow.
Wow. He's got all kinds of time.
Nobody goes. Now he finds
Revis in the backfield.
Snuck out of the backfield there and got one. That's another first down pickup.
So another pickup for another first down there for the Huskies.
So we're moving the football a little bit now, which is good. Like I said, this is good because we need some good things to happen here. Maybe we can stick this thing in the end zone.
And a good job there by the offensive line. He had plenty of time to throw the football.
This is interesting. The Hibriten, you got Judd Price out there. Hibriten's playing way off of him. I don't know why they just don't run a little, what they call a little speed route or stick route. So just let him run 5 yards to catch it, see if he can make a guy miss. So go back out here to the left, a little screen again. The house, and nice play. We pick up about 8 yards.
So the Huskies moving the football.
They are moving the football on this drive.
19 to go here in the first half. Ball's going to be on about the.
No, they're saying it is a first down, so they're going to move the chain.
3 straight first downs for the Huskies.
There goes Revis with a little run play. Might have picked up a yard right there, but you got to stick it in there just a little bit. Just to
keep them honest.
Keep them a little honest. And looked like he had a pretty good hole there to close down pretty quick. Actually, he might have lost about a half a yard.
Ellis in the gun. Huskies in their 2x2 set. Takes a snap, looks right. Got
coming back with a little string again.
And nice play by the corner over there.
That way all that time. But in that screen play, he's got to make one guy miss.
He does.
And that time he didn't do it.
The corners for Hibrite tackle real well. Bring up third and about 9 for the Huskies. 8:26 to go here in the first half.
Need to see if we can pick up another first down here. I mean, you know, one good thing about this, we're keeping that Hibrite offense off the field.
Absolutely. Ellis takes the snap, and he's got a lot of pressure. He avoids it up the middle, and nice. Well, stays on his feet.
It's going to be pretty close.
It's going to be real close to the first down there.
Very nice individual effort by Mr. Ellis right there.
And Mark, I think you alluded to it earlier. You know, Ellis isn't just a good quarterback; he's good on his feet as well.
Yeah, he can run the ball back there.
His sophomore year, he played a lot of tailback.
He did. When they had Connor Bowers as quarterback, he played a lot of tailback. And actually played a lot of slot over here at receiver, too. So it's 4th and about 1, and then we're going to go for it here, but we have to.
And Ellis on the keeper, and he is going to pick up the first down.
He's going to pick up about a yard. So just a little...
a nice, steady drive here for the Huskies.
Nice, steady drive.
7:34 to go here in the first half. Huskies trailing 8-36. Looks like they're going to have trips to this side.
Well, if I've got them right, Mr. Farmer, we've run 9 plays this drive so far, so that's nice. And it was about 10:29 when we started it. It's down to 7:20.
Ellis takes the snap. He's looking for the wheel route there, and he's just going to take off. And he's going to pick up about 7 yards there. I think he wanted that wheel route there, but
yeah, they covered it. But, well, one good thing is, like we said, he's so athletic back there. Ellis probably seen all the DBs with their backs turned, so he just took off and got what he could get right there, which was a nice 7-yard gain.
Right. Ashe County going to come out again in their 2-by-2 set. With Revis in the backfield alongside Ellis. Takes a snap.
Here they come with the blitz.
And he's going to throw it. And
simultaneous possession, that goes to the off.
Touchdown, Huskies. So Huskies throw on another touchdown here with 6:38 to go in the first half. And there's a flag down in the backfield.
Oh, no. What we got here? Didn't see the flag. It must have come out late. I didn't see it.
That's way in the backfield.
That is way in the backfield. So that would about have to be holding on that offensive line, I would think. Yeah, that's what they're calling because they're talking to the Ashe coaches, and they don't look too happy.
They do not.
Well, okay.
Now looks like they're just going to pick the flag up.
See if we get some kind of signal here from the referee. Personal foul, roughing the pass. Okay, it's against Hibriten.
Roughing the passer on the Panthers.
I didn't see that. I guess I started watching the pass there to see if anybody was open downfield.
So the Huskies going to try the swinging gate here again.
It worked for them last time. We got them outnumbered and we threw it over there. Let's see what they do. And this is something
it looks like Hibriten's going to call a timeout here.
This is something that they have not showed in earlier games.
No, they have not.
And this time I think the Panther staff decided we ain't going to let them do it to us again. We're going to call a timeout and get everybody right. That's a nice little wrinkle by the Husky staff.
Yeah.
Hibriten studied film, and they hadn't seen that on film. So.
No. Kind of taking a page out of Watauga's playbook there.
Yeah.
Thank you for your support.
So 6:38 to go here in the first half. Huskies are trailing 14-36.
And that was a very nice drive.
Yeah, well designed drive. We'll take another look at it here on Sky Zone HD replay. Brought to you by K&K.
And while we got a little time here, we'll just go ahead and give the Ashe County Ford drive summary. That was a 10-play drive, and it ended in about a 20-yard touchdown pass to Judd Price. And if I'm not mistaken, they took about 3.5 to 4 minutes off the clock. So that was a very good drive by the Huskies.
Yeah, that gives that Ashe County defense a chance to rest. Of course, one of the things for Ashe County, a lot of those defensive players are playing offense as well.
Yeah, they're playing both ways, but it still gives the ones that don't play both ways a little rest. And,
see what Ashe County does here on the extra point. Takes a snap, and he's just going to take it and fake the pass.
Now he throws it.
And it's going to be incomplete.
Looked like that was like a little designed old days Tim Tebow in Florida that's going to try a little fake run in there and a little jump pass. Covered it up pretty good, and then he tried to go to Dante with it over in the corner and just overthrew him a little bit.
Yeah, when he took off, kind of tried to jump up there, that's the first thing I thought about was Tim Tebow.
Yeah. The baseball player.
The baseball team, the former football player.
Yeah.
So 6:38 to go here in the first half. Huskies getting back on the scoreboard there. And that's a good drive and a good momentum builder, good confidence builder there.
Yeah, big confidence. Hey, we come out here, we have done better defensively. I mean, I know it don't sound like it with them putting up 38, 36 points so far, but they have played a little better defense. Maybe we can get us another stop here and drive down the score again. You never know. See what happens.
I did notice on the sideline that Scott has put his helmet back on. He will probably go back in the game here.
Yeah, he was out the last drive offensively and defensively.
Right.
Yeah, he's definitely a big cog to their
absolutely.
offensively and defensively. very important to this team, you can tell.
And it looks like that roughing the passer is going to be assessed here on the kickoff. So the Huskies are going to kick off from the 45-yard line.
And really, as good as Schuler's kicked it so far, I hope he kicks it good again because they should get a return right here.
If the ball's already on the 45-yard line, chance of an onside kick?
Why not? That hadn't entered my mind, but hey, you're playing a third-rate team.
Exactly. Ball's already on that side of the field.
Yeah, you might do that. I guess the only drawback would be is that the defense could hold him again.
Yep.
But it looks like he's going to kick it
deep.
He's going to kick it deep.
Toward to the 1-yard line. And he's got a couple blockers ahead of him. Cross, nice job. 15-yard line. So good job by the Huskies there.
Yeah,
covering that up.
That wedge there a little bit. And again, I mean, you say his name a lot on the defensive special team side, Matthew Greer.
Oh, absolutely.
Busted up the wedge and made the play. And with some help from, looked like number 14, which is LaCroix, Alex LaCroix. Some help from him there. That's a very good job.
So Hibriten's going to take over from the 15-yard line here. First and 10, 6:38 to go.
Husky defense can do right here.
Takes a snap, throws it to the wingman, and
Good block.
Ooh, good hard hit by number 40, Henson. Man, he rocked the wood on that hit.
Nice pickup on the pitch play, and I'm going to tell you, I'm really impressed with the way these Hibriten wide receivers block.
They did. They blocked down field well.
Very well. I mean, it looked like our corner was going to be able to come up there and knock him for about a 2 or 3 yard gain, and he got a block from that wide receiver. Ended up making 8.
And Mark, one name I have, no player I've seen out there now, is Dylan Little for the Huskies. I haven't seen much of him.
Yeah, he's been in there. He's in there now. Isn't he number 5? Yeah.
Yeah. Just haven't called his name, and usually we've called his name a couple times.
That whole front's got some big boys in front of them. They got their hands full.
First down.
So Hibriten picks up the first down there. It's 5:49 to go here in the first half.
They try to be pretty methodical right here, just stick one in here before the half's over. But we need to try to get that ball back if we can.
Man, 23 in motion. Hands it off. And nice option.
Oh, wow.
And good job out there by number 7, Brandon Shepard.
Yeah, he done a good job to stay out there and actually played off the block pretty good, made the tackle.
And it looks like the Hibriten Panthers brought in a new quarterback, number 4, Jalen Scott.
Okay.
Not before picking up a Hibriten Panther.
So it looks like they're going to get some of their young guys touches here.
Touches here. And, we thought Mr. Scott would come back in, but he's still standing. He did put his helmet on, but maybe them coaches are saying no.
Yeah, they could be.
I think he's following one of them right now, looks like, but he's wanting to go back in.
And handoff up the middle and flag down.
Right.
Good job by the Huskies.
Yeah,
defensive line there.
You would think that would be holding right there where it was who threw it and where it was through at, but we'll.
And it will be holding against Hibriten. That's going to back them up. 5:04 to go here in the first half.
At this time,
all service veterans
and Mark, you can hear over the PA announcer asking for all the veterans to come down the field here on the September 11th weekend. And we just like to give all the thanks to all the servicemen and women who serve this country for us.
Absolutely. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't.
Absolutely.
Tonight we wouldn't be here in this country or in Lenore calling this ball game if it wasn't for our veterans in the military.
No, they give us privileges that we do not deserve.
They sure do.
Hibriten's going to take over first and 18, and handoff up middle. No, he kept it.
Good ball handling again. Quarterback kept it.
And he's up across about the 50-yard line. That was a good fake. I thought he had it off.
Yeah, very good ball handling by the quarterback. And, yeah, that was a good little nifty run. He made a couple of people miss.
Picked up a big chunk of yards, about 15 on that.
Yeah, we had him behind the chain, so now it's second and about 5.
He kept that dive fake in there for a long time.
He held it good.
Please report to the restrooms at the west end of the stadium.
And we got to stop the play here.
Okay.
And it's like Hibrite's going to take a timeout here with 4:35 to go.
Looks like the Hibrite coaching staff has kept their line in, but they had a lot of their specialty kids back in.
They have a lot of the tailbacks, the wide receivers, the quarterback. They have stuff in here. Ashe County trailing 14-36 with 4:27 to go here in the first half. So Ashe County had them behind the chains. It was first and 18, and now it's second and 4 after that big pickup on the quarterback keeper.
Yeah, big run, big pickup. Like you said earlier, good ball handling. Although it's not Mr. Scott in there right now, they still had that fullback established, so you still got to respect it. They're faking it to him about every time and then doing whatever they basically want to off of that.
And Hibrite may be subbing, but they're not dropping off talent level a whole lot.
They're not dropping off a whole lot, no.
There's a lot of high schools for those kids to be starting.
Oh, yeah.
They've had just a few seconds back to the clock here. It'll be 4:34 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, they didn't stop it quite when they called the timeout last time, let some run off.
Give you some updated scores here. Allegheny and South Stokes are tied at 6 at the half. Avery is up 14-12 on Cloudland. East Wilkes over North Stokes 28-0. And they're going to dive. That keeps it. And nice option pitch there to 25.
Very nice defensive play by, who is that? Number 40 again. He's been all over the place.
He has.
We played that option very well that time. Strung it out and didn't miss the tackle.
LaCroix there.
Yeah.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 3 for the Panthers. 4:07 to go here in the first half. Panthers leading 36-14.
3rd and 3. We need to stop right here. See if we can make I don't know, has the Panthers punted tonight?
One time.
Yeah.
And the pitch. And Ashe County's going to grab it in the backfield there.
Strung it out well.
Several Huskies in on that
tackle.
tackle.
Of that pile. It's Shepherd again.
That's Shepherd. Shepherd
tackle's playing hard out there.
Stop for no gain, brings up
4-3.
So it's 4th and 3. We'll see if Hibrite decides to go for it. And it looks like they're going to go for it.
Looks like we've brought number 77 in, Dillard, which another sophomore coming in the game. Actually taking the sophomore spot on that defensive line. Just need a little rest, I guess.
So big 4th down here for the Huskies, trying to stop them in the clock rolling. 4:03 to go. 4th and 3. And
we're going to get them the first down. You got to be disciplined right there and watch the football.
Yeah, and I'm sure that was part of Hibrite's plan there, was trying to get them to jump.
Yeah, with little hard count right there. They probably changed the snap count and the little Dylan Little was just a little too excited. You got to watch that football though.
Yeah, his momentum got going forward. He tried to stop him. He just couldn't stop.
As the old saying goes, you just give them a cheap first down, and you don't need to give this team anything.
No, you do not. 2:50 to go here in the first half. Panthers moving ball on the 42-yard line. And the fake on, he fumbles it, and Ashe County is going to tackle him in the backfield.
Very nice play right there. It's that's Harless.
On the carry for the Panthers.
Caleb Harlison on the stop.
Good job by Harless getting in there.
Yeah, the Hibrite mishandled the ball a little bit there, but that's still a very good job by Mr. Harless to get in there and make that tackle.
2nd and 11 here for the Panthers. 2:10 to go in the first half.
Thank you.
Hibrite in their flex bone set. Man in motion, and he's going to roll out. Looks like he's going to try to throw it, and he's got a man wide open, and he didn't throw. He was wide open.
And but like I said earlier, they don't look comfortable throwing.
They do not. They definitely don't want to throw the football with Anderson Keller there was wide open.
Yeah, he was.
The Ashe County defender looked like he'd fallen down there. 1:54 to go here in the first half. 3rd and 11 for the Panthers. 36-14 lead.
Stop the clock there for them. 3rd and 11. I'd say they're going to try to. Well, if the old saying goes, you get all you can in the first half and call the dogs off in the second.
There you go. Man in motion, and they're going to fake the pitch. Looks like they're going to try to throw it again. He's got 11 open.
Decided he wanted to run
a scramble. A couple guys missed, and he's going to be tackled in the backfield.
He didn't get a whole lot out of that. He probably should have threw that football.
Number 5, Dylan Little in there in that tackle. There's Dylan's name.
Yep, Dylan made up maybe for that offsides on the penalty there. That's good pursuit by the Huskies. They stayed with it. That quarterback's a pretty elusive guy. He went from one side of the field to the other, but we hung in there and finally got him to the ground.
4th and 12 here for the Panthers.
So it looks like they're probably going to go for it. Yeah, I think they are.
They brought Ferguson back in at quarterback.
Yeah, they're going to line up and go for it. But well, Ferguson probably,
and he's going to call timeout.
I believe the play clock is getting short on him.
I think so. A lot of substitutions there for the Panthers.
They were sort of undecided at the beginning of that if they wanted to go or not go, and then I guess they decided if it's going to go, then it's going to get their quarterback back in there that can maybe throw it a little better than the other one.
Avery leading Cloudland 14-12 in the first quarter. East Wilkes over North Stokes 28-0 in the first quarter. Surrey Central up 35-0 on Elkin.
Surrey Central is surprise team.
Yeah.
I don't think they've been beat.
I think so. Bush up 7-0 at halftime. AC Reynolds is leading Watauga 28-14.
And that Bush, are they playing Star now?
Yes, they are.
Okay. That's what they call that, the Unified Bowl.
Yeah. West Wilkes is up 42-6 on Atkins.
The Hawks have come out and played pretty good early in the season also.
We'll see here what Hibriten does. 4th and 12. Man in motion. They're going to throw the ball. He's going to roll out.
He's going deep.
And he's going deep. And stopped by Cold Iron. Nice job by Cold Iron.
Very good job. Of course, he had the man beat deep, and the quarterback underthrew it a little bit. And Mr. Cold Iron made a great play on the ball. He jumped up, got that thing at the highest peak. That's a big turnover here.
So 47.9 seconds to go here in the first half.
All right, let's put the coaching hat on there, Mr. Farmer. What do you do?
I'm Ashe County. I'm going to try to score.
Okay, I agree with you. You're playing the 3rd-ranked team in the state. This is 36-14. Hey,
you go ahead and what's it matter? Halftime 21-36. That doesn't look too bad. Yeah.
Just don't want to make a mistake down here.
And here comes the pressure, and man, he is just
just went by our line, sort of manhandled us up front there, no blitz or nothing. They just got to us with the front 4 right there.
Yeah,
good job by Ellis, though, just eating that football, too.
Yeah, the offensive lineman got pancaked there, and he come free and eat up Ellis.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to coach for you a little now. With that big a loss on that play, I don't know. I'm a pretty conservative guy. No, he's going to throw. He's going deep.
And he's going to overthrow everyone.
Which, if we're going to throw it that deep, that's all right.
You okay with that?
Yeah, it's about like a punt. You just hopefully, if they do intercept it,
right.
You can't
they don't return it.
Yeah, they don't return it. Now you're going. The only thing, too, now, that incomplete pass doesn't stop this clock, and I really don't want to give Hibriten no more time.
9.1 seconds to go here in the 3rd and 19 for the Huskies. Ellis is going to be in the gun. Ashe County, they're 2-by-2 set. And it looks like Hibriten's going to jump.
Yeah.
Looks like Hibriten has their starters back on defense.
Yeah, they.
I don't think they want Ashe County trying to put one in here before the half either.
Oh no! I mean, like you said, 21 to 36 is a whole lot better than 36 to 14.
Thank you for your partnership.
So 13.5 to go here in the first half. Ellis in the gun.
And Hibriten's in there prevent defense. Just going to throw a little screen.
And he overthrew.
And you're going to have to punt the football. That's one thing that is a little dangerous with this air raid attack. If you got a couple of incomplete passes there, you're going to have to punt it back to this speedy Hibriten team, and you're going to have to cover a punt right here.
Right.
Or they'll take it to the house on you.
Like Dante Schuler back to punt. He is standing on the goal line.
He may line up and try to block it. Don't look like it. Looks like he's going to set up a return. Well, he's got two in there.
They're going to try to bring
with a big hole right there. We had it. Okay.
And Schuler gets it off. It's
close.
It's about the 45-yard line. Picked up. Oh, and a big block there for Hibriten. He's got the sideline and will be tackled
He did get him down.
to end the first half. So that'll end the first half here in Lenoir with the Hibriten Panthers leading the Ashe County Huskies 36 to 14. We'll be back more in the second half in the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week.